Taurus. So these are just going to be your messages from now until the end of October. Today is the 23rd of October. So we're just going to cleanse your space and your cards, and then we will see what messages want to come forward for you for the Taurus placements. Cleanse these cards on behalf of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the North Node. I could be talking to a cross watcher. All right, what messages do you have for Taurus? All right, relief is on its way, but you need to have the attitude of gratitude, Taurus. For some of you, whoever needs to hear this, that was just what I saw through the shuffles, the cards that drew to my eyes. Message for someone there. Home. Pisces got this message, home. See if it comes out again. What messages do you have for Taurus, please? What do they need to know? Shift. Yes, I did see shift. Got to shift a mindset here. You're not seeing something clearly with the veiled. Okay. Shift your mindset. What else does Taurus need to know? Boundaries. Wow. Arr. Ooh, and death. What? Woo! My goodness. New life. There is a new life that wants to come in for you, Taurus, but you're going to need better boundaries and you're going to have to let something die out of your life. Something's over. It's coming into your future. I don't know what it is. It could be a relationship. It could be a career. It could be a job. There is a need here right now in the current energies for you to have a healthy boundary. What that's about, I don't know. We're going to get some tarot and we're going to find out. We have number 9, number 8, number 26, number 9 again, number 36, and number 4. So 4s have to do with stability, 9s have to do with wrapping up cycles, and 8 has to do with karma. We need to have healthier boundaries so that we can start reaping this beautiful new life that wants to come in for us, and something's going out of your life to make room for the new. A shift is required. What's going on with Taurus? Messages for Taurus, please. What's going on in this reading? Clarify these cards for Taurus. There we go. Ooh, the bottom of the deck is the devil. Some sort of codependency, workaholism, temptation, binding work, Capricorn. Capricorn energy. Can mean a career change, public image change, a financial change with the earth energy there. You are our sun as well, so here we go. Pulling out the reading with your energy, the Hierophant. Oh, I love it. There you are. You're in the upright, but you're angry. Why are you so angry? Judgment. You're putting somebody under judgment right now, or you are under judgment. I think you're placing somebody else under judgment and establishing a healthy boundary. You could be cutting somebody off, but you do have an angry message that has to do with traditions and values. It could have to do with your stability and your security. You know, if you're trying to bring in a new life, you're going to have to have healthier boundaries on those second house things, which you know all about. The second house is your stability and your security. It can also be in marriage. The World card, there's the ending. That's what you're thinking about. And there it's here with the Death card. The end of a cycle, the end of the way things used to be. I see major change and transformation here for you. Taurus. Queen of Cups in the recent past. Could be dealing with your emotions. Scorpio is your opposite sign. Scorpio is here. You could be dealing with a female Scorpio, or it doesn't have to be female, just Scorpio energy, which does bring in change and transformation. It is the Queen of Love. You're gonna have to stop. You in the recent past, it looks to me like you shifted your energy towards her for some reason. Does she make you mad? Regardless, you're making a judgment call and you're bringing in a tower moment, Taurus. More Scorpio energy. Scorpio is your opposite sign, by the way, so this is all your energy. Tower. Some shocking revelation. Someone's getting thrown off their high horse because there's a horse here. And you're making a judgment call and somebody doesn't like it. I feel it's necessary. Seven of Wands is a situation. You need to stand up for yourself, and that is having that better boundary. Scorpio, again, dang, you'd think I'm reading for Scorpio, but this is Scorpio season. We just entered it. And these are your messages for Scorpio season. Death. That's how you're being seen. You're like, nope, I'm putting it into this situation right now. It's over. Death. Wow, this is powerful, powerful, powerful energy. The Hierophant can also mean hierarchy, like government officials, the IRS, taxes, religious institutions. This is in your challenge position. That is your energy, the King of Pentacles. You want to remain stable. You don't want your image to be, you don't want to look bad. You don't want to look unstable. You want to hold your current status quo. And in order to do that, you're going to have to take some sort of action that brings us shocking end. Boom. It's over. Boom, boom. It's Judgment Day as far as Taurus is concerned. Outcome, you do have a new life coming in. Two of Cups. So this does involve a soulmate, soul contract situation. You will be working in alignment and an agreement with a partner to help you establish these new boundaries if they're new, or just reestablish some old boundaries. Clarifiers. We have the Star. The situation can be healed. There is hope here. It is the only hope. The Tower needs to come in and make a clearing because this is the only hope. It's the only way to. I'm feeling a factory reset for some reason, Taurus. Like, we're going to have to, make some upgrades, some updates, and maybe restore factory settings. Something's gotten off. What's gotten off? Nine of Wands is a repeat cycle, something that's been going round and round and round, where you're starting to feel like the wounded warrior, Sagittarius energy. You got Sag here. You got all the fixed signs. That's you. You got fixed water, Scorpio. There you are, Taurus, Aquarius. For some of you, you might have to establish a healthier boundary with an Aquarius. For some of you, you are stars in your own right, and you need to have more boundaries for your own protection, because protection messages have been coming out a lot. What needs to shift? Clarify shift. Two of Pentacles, juggling finances. Looks just like that, too. Shift. Back and forth. Juggle, juggle, juggle. Clarify boundaries. Three of Cups. That has to do with a friends group or celebration, a birthday, party, something like that. Better boundaries at a party, better boundaries in your friends groups. Why is death here? Seven of Cups, no more illusions. I think that is, you're out of options as well. New life? What's that look like? Well, the new life looks amazing. The Sun card, Leo energy. So let's clarify the Tower. What does that look like? That's coming in. The Tower's coming in. Oh, yikes. Looks like you're going to be cutting somebody off, potentially a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or you're just cutting off someone that's a little hot-headed or impulsive, or or this is how you're going to be looking when you bring in this Tower. It might look like when you establish this new boundary that you come off looking like you want to win at all costs, or you're sabotaging something, or but you're pretty fired up about it, with the fire signs there. That is like, they take action to get things done. They'll whack you over the head with a stick in a heartbeat. Another Leo card. I believe we saw Leo here a couple times. Leo, Leo, Leo. What does that Five of Swords look like exactly? Eight of Wands. Lots of passionate communication. A lot of talking. Very passionately. A lot of fast forward movement as well. It also can mean that you're going to be moving on very quickly once this boundary is established, and you lay down the law and you bring in this Tower, or the universe does it. If it's not you doing it, it's the universe does it, 'cause that's a major arcana. It's like, okay, now that's what it's going to look like. It's just more of a mental, something that needs to be done. Taking care of business isn't always fun. Something that needs to be done, and taking care of business isn't always fun. Talk to me about the Death card. That's you. Queen of Pentacles. This can affect your finances. That is your energy as well. You've got the King and the Queen of Pentacles here. Um, the Death card rarely truly means that someone's going to pass away, but it can mean that in rare occasions. My condolences if that's the situation, but I don't feel like it is. I feel like it's just a change to your foundation, to your security, to your stability, to your finances. It looks like somebody here is taking a hit. That's why you're juggling. You might not be able to spend money on the things that you spent money on before. You might be downsizing. One of the shadow sides of Taurus energy is hoarding. So you might be getting rid of a bunch of stuff around your property. While Judgment's here, what's Judgment in your foundation? What's this look like? Oh, it's a wish fulfillment. Or it can be overindulgence. Ooh, which one is it? Hermit, Two of Swords, Page of Cups, and the Ace of Wands in the reverse. No, it's not a good wish fulfillment. It's overindulgence. The Hermit is here telling you need to have wisdom. You can't just turn a blind eye to this and apologize. And with the Ace of Wands in the reverse, you might have missed out on some sort of passionate opportunity. So it's more like a wish is not going to be fulfilled at this time. Okay, just at this time. Talk to me about the World card and your headspace. Nine of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. King of Swords. Yeah, this looks like this has to do with your work and your finances. You're going to have to think on your feet. Knight of Wands. You're going to have to use a lot of, you might need to speak with an attorney or a lawyer. Oh, there's the Empress and the hanged one, the hanged man here. the world. What's over is what you've done for work. And if you've been like an independent contractor or something like that, or an independent person, or making a lot of independent decisions with finances, that cycle is over. I really feel like some of us really need to consider, Taurus, speaking to someone smarter than us to help us get out of this situation quickly. Talk to me about the star, because it is a part of your outcome. Ten of swords twice. Holy freaking crap, Ten of Pentacles. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is weird. Okay. For some of you, you are dealing with an actual Aquarius person, okay, that you've gone round and round with. This is a soulmate, soul contract. It can be karmic, but I've got the Ten of Swords twice in a row. This is the only deck that has that in there twice. Ultimate betrayal is the outcome of your reading. And this person's done it before multiple times. That puts a spin on the interpretation of this reading. It does affect your finances again with the Ten of Pentacles and your stability. That is family. We have the Magician here. Someone's very manipulative. They keep getting you stuck in compromising situations. But turning your back and walking away from a lot of money potentially for some of you guys. I see losses, you guys. I see that you need help. You need a financial advisor in October, for whoever this is for. The end of illusions. A new life is here for you. The sun. But not until this old life ends of juggling. And setting healthier boundaries with your social groups and putting all illusions and confusion to an end. All right, that's what I have for you. Good luck. Until next time. Bye now.